Mom. Hi everyone. So I'm back. I say that like I've not posted in ages, even though the last upload was only a couple of days ago because it would have been the Dublin vlog, but oh well. So I'm with Charlotte. For the first like little bit she'll just be sat there doing nothing, but I'll explain why she's in the video in a second. So I wanted to do like a video where I spoke about tour and like the experience of it all and stuff, but I also wanted to answer people's questions on it, and I didn't really want to do two separate videos. So I thought I'd do one video where I sat down and I spoke about each tour date and like things about the tour date, and because she did like the last three with me and she's here, I thought why not film it while she's here so she can talk about the last three as well. Then I'm going to answer some questions off Instagram that I asked on my fan account, which I'll leave down below if I forget. Oh well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I'm going to go, but yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, so the first tour date that I went to was Amsterdam, and it was on the 21st of February. We travelled down the day before. Me and Josh travelled together, but I stopped in the hotel with Annie and Josh. And basically, hang on, my pussy's at the door. Do you want to come and say hello to the YouTube video? So we went for 2 days. Well, it was like, no, it was 3 days, but it was like, it was more. Yeah, so we stopped for like 2.5 days. And basically the first day we got there like in the afternoon and we just went straight to the hotel. But that's got nothing to do with the gig, so we'll just get into the gig. So yeah, for the gig, I went in with Annie and Josh, but I knew like a lot of people there. And for the first half of the gig, I stayed with Alicia, Annie and Chelsea. Elaine came over at one point as well, but then halfway through I went near the back with Elaine, no, with Annie. So yeah, we stood near the front and then near the back. The meet and greet for Amsterdam was a pile of rubbish. Like, the photo's not exactly great. The lighting's terrible on it. We were getting like really rushed. The conversation was alright, but it was just, overall Amsterdam was a bit messy. The gig experience was, I think, it was amazing because it was like the first tour date, so you find out the set list, and you know, it's always good like finding out the set list at the start of the tour. And the first tour, the gig was really good. It was just a meet and greet really. And then Amsterdam in general, we were along the canal and it was really nice. It was a bit wet, but you know, we didn't really do much touristy stuff because we didn't really have the time, but it was nice. Right for the whole Amsterdam experience. If I'm saying the whole experience, no, let me split it into 3. Like the city and Amsterdam, I would give probably an 8. I would give it a 9 without the weather. The gig experience, I'm giving a 6 because the meet and greet really spoilt it for me. Soz. Sorry, Davis. Sort yourself out in it, really. And then overall, I'll give it about 7, 8, maybe. Yeah. You weren't there, so you can't have an input. Okay. Next is Paris. So we flew to Paris on the Friday, the day after the Amsterdam gig, and we went to see Post Malone on that day. And then the gig was on the Saturday. So I went with Josh. It was just me and Josh for that one, and we stood. We didn't actually stand. There was a balcony, and if you were in VIP, which I had, you could choose if you wanted to be like on the balcony or not. So I thought, oh, because it's just me and Josh, we'll get balcony. And it was really good seats, so I'm not complaining. Meet and greet for Paris was way better.
Did you say Post or Paris?
Paris?
You sound like you went meet and greet for Post.
Oh, also, I forgot to actually say what happened in my meet and greet in Amsterdam because I wanted to actually talk about what happened. So in Amsterdam, I was getting a bit rushed, but I wanted to show them my tattoos. So I showed them and I was like, well, I got this one because it, like, and I went into personal stuff. And Johnson was like, well, we're singing both, so I hope to see you singing it in the crowd. That was all that really happened in Amsterdam. Paris, Johnson started speaking to me in French. So I was like, what the fuck? I had no idea what he was talking about. So I just looked at him and I went, English. And he looked at me for a second, a bit, like, confused. And then he went, oh, you're English. I thought you meant your name was English. And I was like, sure. And then Glinsky was like, oh, you're from Birmingham. Well, no, you're from up north. And I was like, well, Birmingham. And he went, oh, yeah, I thought so. Okay. Then we had the photo. And Galinsky was laughing. Because it was the first, like... I'm not saying it was the first, like, proper pose. Because there were people who... I think he meant, like, that kind of pose. Yeah. He was like, oh, that's the first one of the whole tour. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. And then the gig overall, again, it was amazing. Paris was amazing. If it's raining.
There's a rainbow.
Where? Oh, leprechauns. Yeah, Paris was amazing, actually. The city, oh my God, it is beautiful. Even the area we were stopping in was a bit, like, weird. But then it was so nice. It was nice and sunny as well, which was good because obviously we'd had a bit of a wet experience in Amsterdam, so...
But you had a protest.
You know. Yeah, we got a bit stranded between a protest in Paris. That's the only thing. But I would... Okay, the gig and meet and greet, right, I would probably give a 9 out of 10. Because it was a lot better, but we were still getting really, really rushed and it just wasn't needed. And then overall, I would give it probably like a 9. Again. Then the next one was London, so the first, like, England show. I went down for 2 nights again, because it was, if I can, it's a lot easier to go for 2 nights, because you're not worrying about travelling and then having to get ready and panicking all in once. But I stopped with Alicia and Chelsea. And on the Thursday, which was when the gig was, they were at Trending Live, which is filmed in London. So we went there to try and meet them. We met them, so that was cool. There's not really much to tell about that. My mum FaceTimed them. I got her another video message, and my mum a video message. And then we went and queued. Meet and greet was a bit, again, it was a bit boring. The only thing that happened was me and Johnson were like, ha, long time no see. The banter was a bit shit. Because I was like, oh, it's been a while. And he was like, I know, yeah, long time no see. Even though it'd been like 2 hours, but, you know, yeah. And that was about it for for London. We were stood second row in London. The whole gig experience, it was fucking amazing. London was just like lit. It was lit. Yeah. London's a nice city in general. I've been there before. So I haven't really got much to say about the city. I'm going to actually give that one a 9 overall. Like, for everything was a 9. Meet and greet wasn't as good as Paris and Amsterdam, but I'll still give it a 9 because it wasn't... The photo was a bit shit, though. Davis. So, yeah. Then it was Birmingham. Now, I travelled from London on the Friday at, like, 8:30 in the morning to meet her at, like... Well, her train was delayed by, like, an hour or something.
Oh, God, it was awful.
So I met her in Birmingham, like, midday. Then we went home and basically just got ready straight away. We went up and we went in. And, again, we met, like, loads of people there, but I went with, like, Charlotte. And we went in meet and greet. And I had the Minnie Mouse ears one and I was very happy with it. It went really, really well.
It's been everywhere.
It's literally everywhere. People are... They're cropping me out, but I understand because if you see Galinsky in it, I understand why. But yeah, that was like one of my favourite like poses. And then we went and we were stood near the back, but we were with like loads of people: Shannon, Amelia, Gracie, Daisy, Layla, Josh, Rodney, Chelsea, Alicia. There was loads.
Everyone.
And it was just amazing. That was a really good gig. I would actually give that one 10, apart from the city. But I would give it a 10 because my photo's great. Davis was better. And it was just amazing in general.
I got a Johnson hug on camera.
She got a Johnson hug on camera, which is very rare, so fair play to her. What would you rate, like, the whole thing? I gave it a 10 because I genuinely think it was amazing.
I did enjoy it. Like, it was my first show and first time seeing them not just perform Rise. So yeah, probably a 10. I mean, I don't like any of my meet and greet photos really, but that's me.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10. Yeah,
because I think that one was just overall really nice because, yeah, we weren't at the front, but it was very, like, hyped up, the whole gig was, and we were with loads of people. Like, yeah, we spent most of the time just us two, but because there was people there too that we could be like, you know, it was really nice.
And it was nice that it was just us two. That was the only show that was just us two. Like, not that there was anything wrong with
yeah, I know what you
we
mean.
went with, but like, because that's who we bond over the most.
Because obviously we became friends, like, we became friends through the Vamps, but because we found out that we liked Jack and Jack, Sammy, Sky, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It just made us, like, that we became close because of them, not the Vamps. Because I think, like, I had so many Vamps friends, but not many Jacks and them lot friends, so I wanted to become closer with people through them. And that was the only date we were actually doing together. That's why I think we were happy that it was just us two, because that was the only date we were meant to do together.
Planned.
And then obviously last minute, well, it wasn't really last minute, this one wasn't actually, about a month and a bit ago, maybe. Yeah, about a month and a bit ago, she was like, I might do Manchester. So
I think I said it a lot before then, and then
but she never actually, like,
no.
It was more like, it's one of them where she was like saying she was doing it, but we were like, she's not doing it.
It was more like I wanted to do it, but then
she wasn't going to.
There was this problem.
Like, it was, because I've done that where you say, I'm going to do it, but you just don't.
So have other people.
That's another video.
No,
so yeah, so Manchester was the day after. So we travelled on the coach because it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
And cheaper. I flew, by the way, to Amsterdam and Paris, obviously, because I couldn't get there any other way. And London, I got the coach. That was painful. 5 hours. But yeah, so we went to Manchester, and then we went to the hotel with Soph, who I think you've seen on my vlogs before. I don't know. We stood not the front. It was a good view. We were more in the crowd than we were for Birmingham.
Yeah, but I kept running to the bar.
Yeah, we kept like moving about a bit for that one, which was nice because I didn't really want to just stand there.
Yeah.
Meet and greet. I forgot what happened.
You did your squad pose.
Right. So for Manchester, my friend who I've known since 2013, actually thanks to the Jacks, came and we met for the first time. So we decided to have our meet and greet photo together. So we got to do 2 poses, and that was really good because we got our outfits complimented, and we got to tell them how we'd met through them, and they were really happy about it and stuff. So that was really, really nice. Davies was like really nice to me that day, so shout out Davies. Justin remembered me as well. It was quite funny, but he didn't remember me at Dublin. I'm not having it. Anyway, so the whole gig experience, I think it wasn't as good. Like, the show was amazing, but the experience for me wasn't as good because I was getting more pushed by people, like random people.
Yeah.
So it was a little more like, just chill out. Like, the actual performance was amazing, like it always is.
I don't remember it.
There you go. Next.
No, at Manchester though, I met like a couple of people that I didn't realise.
Oh, we did it with Jess as well.
Yeah.
We did that with Jess and Soph. And obviously that massive group of people who I mentioned before were there as well.
They were always there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met a girl who I didn't realise I knew, but I did know. So that was nice.
I don't think we rated Birmingham. Actually, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Manchester, I'm going to give it a 7.
It's probably the lowest one, yeah.
Well, no, I said 6 for Amsterdam.
Well, I wasn't.
I'm gonna give it a 7 because like meet and greet was amazing and the show was amazing, but it wasn't the best one.
No.
Like, you know. Dublin was very, very last minute.
Yeah.
Very last minute. Because I actually planned to do Dublin in the first place, but it was awkward because I had college, so I never even went about buying tickets and stuff. And at one point, actually, I don't know if I told you this, like a month ago, I was planning it, But then I was like, I can't afford it, I can't go. And then a couple of weeks ago, literally a couple of weeks ago, my friend Kira, who I know through the Vamps, who's from Dublin, messaged me going, are you going Jack and Jack in Dublin? And I was like, no, but I wanted to. And then 2 days later, I messaged her saying, we're coming to Dublin. So, it was me and Charlotte, and like we met Kira, Nadia, Shauna, and their friend Emma, and her sister, which I can't remember the name.
And there was a girl called Jasper.
And there was another girl there as well. And we stood, it was like a wow pit.
Yeah.
But we stood at the back of that. It was still really close. If you've watched the vlog, you'll see. Meet and greet, for me, was the best meet and greet out of all of them. Like, conversation and photo-wise. Yeah. It was amazing. Like, I went in, and Johnson was like, wow, no, what did it? Oh, my God. I'm not going to even try to do an American accent. He's like, oh, my God, you're here again? Oh. Yeah, he went, oh, my God, you're here again? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what's your name again? And I was like, Liv. And then as I went and hugged Jelinski, that's wrong. That's really wrong. Galinsky, Johnson was like, oh, Liv, I need to remember that because I see you so many times. I was like,
you won't remember it.
No, we won't. And then obviously the meet and greet pose you probably saw. And that was, I don't know, that was just my favourite. I don't know why. And I think it was because it was the last one. I wanted to make it my favourite, and it ended up being my favourite.
Same with mine. Mine was my favourite.
I think, I don't know, it was just something about it.
But it was the first one for me where I actually had a conversation with them. Like, the other times, I don't know, I didn't feel able to have a conversation. That might be because it was rushed, but this time, I was able to.
Yeah.
Maybe because I put my back to the camera guy so I couldn't see him trying to talk to me.
The gig overall, oh my God, that was no, minus that. The gig was so absolutely good. Like Dublin.
Yeah, that was the best.
Whoa, like it wasn't sold out, and there was barely anyone there, and it was like the best one.
Yeah,
the most loud. Like, oh my God, I've never it was amazing. The venue though, right. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I hate the venue and I hate the security guards. Apart from one, because he made sure I was okay because I wasn't feeling very well.
However, it's probably not the worst security that was
it
on
wasn't
tour.
The venue was nice.
Yeah, it was
like
really
it was
nice.
really nice because it was like an old theatre, wasn't it?
And the stage itself was quite big.
Yeah, it was a really really nice venue. It was just the rules, which we won't go into detail because I don't want to get like showed ads. But yeah, the city, Dublin, is actually a really nice city.
We didn't
really get to like see a lot of it, but from what we saw, it was
hotel
really
was really nice.
We were in a Premier Inn, and it was like really nice. Like I've stopped in a Premier Inn before, and it was nice.
We kept locking each other out the rooms though.
Yeah.
We were locking ourselves out the rooms.
I think the thing is though, we got to Dublin at like midday, but we didn't want to like.
It felt like midnight
because of how like knackered we were, and me as well, because I did London as well. I just wanted that night and afternoon to literally just do like fuck all, which is what we did, but it was nice because we just got to lay in bed and watch loads of YouTube, and it was nice.
Catched up on Riverdale.
Yeah. The rate I'd give that, I'm gonna give it a 10. I know the rules were a bit crap, but was the best one.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because it really hurt my back. Like, my back was in so much pain anyway. And
I burnt my finger on the curlers. I don't know if you can see that there. I burnt my finger on the curlers, so that made the night a bit crap because I was literally, I don't like water, right? But because my finger kept burning and it was really hot in the venue, I had to stand there holding a glass of cold water for the whole gig.
However, probably the highlight of the Dublin show is you getting the mick taken out of you.
Elliot, if you're watching, one of the support acts band, Elliot, I'll put his Instagram down below. When I met him afterwards, I said mind my voice, but I meant because I sound like this, not because of my accent. And he started taking the piss out my accent. So, you know.
It was so good.
But even, like, that was, like, amazing. Oh, and I forgot to mention all the way back to Amsterdam. We met them the day before as well. But I forgot to mention it. So, yeah, that's, like, the individual dates. And now we'll read some questions.
Hi, guys. So, ignore the lighting.
I've just gone to edit the video, and half of the video clips have been deleted, and I'm not sure how. So I know I said at the start of the video that I was going to answer your questions that you gave me on Instagram, but that whole video clip and the outro has disappeared. So I'm so sorry that that's not in the video, but I will definitely do another Q&A soon. So yeah, I'm so sorry, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next video.